Hey, Rooster Boosters, it's the big guy, and this is your Rooster Booster Quick Tap Week 3 recap of the match against Rugby Atlanta, or Rugby ATL, as they're known. Um, we call them the ATL holes, hashtag ATL holes. Thank you, Adrian Thompson, the leader of Gold, for that creative hashtag that we so love in our group. Anyway, we're just going to do a quick recap of the match from Sunday. This is going to be another weekly segment where we try and do a recap right after the match happens, introduce you or to let you know who the man of the match is, and we're also going to have our weekly Thursday episode where we do, a review, preview, news, and if anything else comes our way, we might be doing a couple of these extra quick taps throughout the season, just as big news breaks or things change. So let's dive in right to the match on Sunday. So we went down to Rugby ATL. They play at Life University down in Georgia there. Nice facility. As everybody knows, Life is always a perennial top 5, especially in 15s. We went into that match with a 1-1 record. Obviously, you guys all know the shellacking we took from New England. We came back, had a great match against Austin, and we were going into Atlanta with a 2-0 team. Atlanta was looking good. Their back line was fluid. Their pack was moving. I definitely went into the match not knowing what was going to happen. Obviously, I already got shit on for my Super Brew picks by Keith Keelan. And he does a lot of the pictures for Rooney. Remind me next time I see him, guys, I have to spill a pint on him for being a jerk. But that was really what I thought. Atlanta looked hot. Rooney did not, even in the Austin match. Austin came back. Rooney put out their starting lineup like, the day before. So it was kind of one of those things where I already had my pick in, and that's how I was feeling. I believe ATL scores the first try. It's now 7-0. Rooney goes on to score the next couple. Rooney looked really good. The scrum looked good. We had the Bash brothers in, Patty Ryan and James Rochford there, and obviously the Butcher in the middle at hook. So you had the OG front row from last year, which was nice. Not to say the young guys didn't help or Anthony Perry didn't do well in the scrum, but having those guys, that's the centerpiece of our pack, to be honest. Bastro at 8 really pushed the pace. If he thought there was any indecision on anybody trying to pick the ball, he just picked it up and went. He backed up on plays he knew that there were going to be kicks, especially when they were down a man. When Patty went out, Bastro backed himself up, knowing we were down a back to help out to get those kicks. And you saw a couple of those big hits he doled out, receiving those balls, because now he had a free run lane. He wasn't bunched up in a pack and was kind of laying guys out. I know he hit Chance with I can't say his name. Wignuski. Sorry, Chance. I screwed your name up last season too. It's just going to happen. He hit him really well. That was one of the bigger hits of the match. I'm sure we'll be seeing replays of that. At the end, of course we have that penalty. Patty's off for 10 minutes. Now they have to sub Patty. And Kirk Hamilton comes in to sub for Patty. Connor Wallace sits. So it kind of killed our momentum going into that last half, that last quarter, really. And you saw that ATL came back. Ross Deacon came in. He provided a spark right off the bat. He had their first 2 big pick and goes, and he just was gaining meters. We had Harry Bennett eventually go for a penalty kick conversion, and he just missed it. It was right at the halfway mark of the field, and it was just, I believe, to the offset to the right, but not at a crazy bad angle. And he sliced it. It happens. We come back. We get another penalty. We take the kick. Marshy slots it. And then it leaves Atlanta kind of in the dust as far as the game was out of reach. It had reached 80 minutes. They were down 2 scores. So all Atlanta could really do was play for that bonus point. What I really didn't understand from Atlanta was why they chose not to kick the penalty right at the end there. If they kick the penalty, they're within the 7 points. They still get the bonus point versus going for the try and the conversion, which, yeah, you lose by 1 point. Well, I guess if it ever came down to differential, that's what they're looking for. But, why risk having somebody get hurt on that extra time play where you could have just kicked it because we had been given, penalties and they've just been quick tapping them. You could just take the points, still get the bonus point, and then not take the hits because it was coming down to that point in the match where you're on the 2 or 3 meter line and guys are just trying picking, going, and taking massive hits. Don't know. Maybe we'll find out later if somebody interviews the coaches later on. And then so Rooney wins, gets their 4 points. Atlanta gets their 1 point. A lot of New Orleans fans thanked us. New Orleans have especially in the Go Gold group. Again, shout out to Adrian Thompson and those guys. They have a motto, ABA, anybody but Atlanta. They want everybody to beat Atlanta. Big rival there. Now to our man of the match, and after some debate, we went with Matthew Bastro. I mean, he showed up to this game. He showed up and played the way we thought he was going to play. He played smart. He played quick. He played fast. He lit people up. He laid people out. He was completing his tackles on defense. He was running guys over on offense. He was less indecisive. He was making good offload passes to open some guys up. We did have a lot of discussion about the Butcher between his solid scrum play and obviously that the quick little kick he had, that little chip and chase he had for the Cowboy Mark Arquette to dot that one down. It was a beautiful play. They keep showing replays of it. That has to be, in my opinion, my humble opinion, a MLR top 5 try of the week. And just a shout out, we wanted to also shout out Nate Brakely. I believe he's played every minute of the past 3 games, 240 minutes. That's a long 3-game shift. But, as we know, Nate's an Eagle. He's a professional. He's one of the best locks in the business. So you won't hear a peep out of him. And that's pretty much it, guys. We'll catch you on Thursday. We're trying to get a special guest, hopefully, if schedules can work out. If not, you'll see me, Mike, and our buddy Sammy Brooks back here Thursday at around 8:30. All right, guys, catch you later.